Quick disclaimer before starting. Some images used will have some amounts of blood and violence. Hello, and welcome to my video on paleontological documentaries and how they are awesome. Before we get on to the part where we talk about paleontological documentaries, you need to know two terms. Starting off, we have, what is paleontology? Paleontology is a very specific field of research, the study of prehistoric life. After we know paleontology, we need to know the second term. The second term is a documentary, a movie or television or radio program that provides a factual report or record. What makes a paleontology documentary? It's hard to explain what a paleontology documentary is, because paleontology documentaries have been around for a long time. This creates a problem within the validity of the information. This is caused because the field of research is always changing. New studies and discoveries can alter the entire look and feel of an animal. Paleontology documentaries can suffer from this, as the image of an animal changes and the documentary has now become false. As mentioned above, the genre is always changing form, but some characteristics will always remain the same. What is the relationship between the audio and the documentary? In many older documentaries, louder, more intense music is used to show the strength of subjects, while epic orchestra music is used to show the grandness of an animal. In newer documentaries, it's toned down and aligns more with the traditional documentary style. Some of my personal paleontology documentary favorites include Walking with Dinosaurs. It contains 6 episodes and released in 1999. Next up, we have Life on Our Planet, Season 1 and 2, coming out in 2022 and 2023 respectively. After that, we have Life on Our Planet, released in late 2022, consisting of 8 episodes. And last but not least, we have Dinosaur Evolution, consisting of 4 episodes, released in 2015. It just so happens that the examples of the previous list are well-known examples of a paleontological documentary, and each one has shaped a new part of the genre. Many paleontological documentaries are different from one another in many ways, but many things will remain constant across the selection. Features that remain constant through the genre. The Mesozoic era. Lots of character put into otherwise normal animals. Great storylines, educational, intense visuals to emphasize dramatic events. Each documentary uses the most accurate information to give us the best and most truthful visuals. And last but not least, Tyrannosaurus Rex must kill something. Conflicts can also play a role in paleontological documentaries. The will to survive. And the larger bad guy is usually the main antagonist of some episodes. Maternal needs and extinction all play important roles.
It's the work of a 2-ton, 12-foot-tall Carnotaurus, a male. Clearing this patch has taken him a long time. And it needs constant attention if it is to remain tidy. It's a stage on which he can show off to females. All is ready, and he announces the fact. At last, a female arrives. She's bigger than the male and more powerful. Now, somehow, he must impress her. and he may only get this one chance. She watches him carefully. If he is going to impress her, he must do so in the most extraordinary way. He doesn't have huge antlers nor a spectacular tail. But he does have a pair of tiny, apparently useless arms. And each has a ball and socket joint at its base that enables him to move them independently. Not today. How could he have done better? Who knows?
In a paleontological documentary, narratives are used at every moment, mostly used to list the attributes of an animal. These attributes include the name of the animal, the weight of the animal, the length, diet, habitat, ECT.
2 million years, the dinosaur's most infamous predator has appeared. Tyrannosaurus, a 5-ton, 13-meter-long carnivore, specifically evolved to kill other giant dinosaurs.
In paleontological documentaries, it is true that everyone does their own thing, but many plot points remain the same. The extinction event 66 million years ago is commonly used for the end of a series or film to end it off nicely. Other plot points include search for a mate, caring for the nest, and a whole episode's dedicated to Allosaurus. Paleontological documentaries all have their very unique style. Dinosaur Evolution has a lot of bright colors, walking with dinosaurs all have striped tails. Prehistoric Planet Life seems bulk, and life on our planet uses a lot of bright backgrounds. Paleontological documentaries can be completely different from one another. This is caused by the variation in design, because the information needed to create the scenes, models, and story are all different, creating an inconsistent pace for the genre. Paleontological documentaries have an ever-growing popularity, meaning that for sure the genre will increase in demand and quality. The genre, as repeatedly stated before, is always changing and is almost impossible to predict. As a last point, platforms such as YouTube are catalysts for the genre. Hundreds of creators are making their own documentaries with the best information and graphics. Many of these creations are better quality and contain greater accuracy than many older members of the genre. Final thoughts. Paleontological documentaries are a growing and complex genre, almost impossible to determine in the future. Many documentaries share qualities with each other, meaning that the genre is at least identifiable. The future of the genre will be completely unpredictable. More likely than not, online creators are going to ultimately shape the future. Thank you for watching this shabby presentation. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and if you have any questions, ask me, or if I'm not standing here, ask me anything in the comments. Goodbye.